Hello, it's the first time I'm making any kind of videos like this, so I just wanted to talk about something deeply misunderstood and mistalked in the society as dealing with a very hard period of time in many people lives. Men and women experience this, and if you're dealing with a lot of stuff right now, for example, um, completing bachelor or master degree, also willing to start your master or PhD application, struggling financially, dealing with your parent death, with your closest friends and other people just vanishing from your life. Here's the deal: you don't have to deal with it on your own and at once hold everything at once in your hands, because here's the deal: any humankind will just drop one by one of these areas of life. Just everything cannot be held in your hand at once, because this is the rule of physics. And it says that the more resistance is, the less current is. So the less resistance is, the more current is. The more current can go through. And as many scientists already proved, and already many people in just surroundings in your media talks about the quantum physics, that every every electron has a superposition. Every electron can in the three dimension can move like from here to here, or it has undefined and unlimited positions. So, but if we observe this electron, he is in one of the unlimited positions. But if we rely on this electron, it can go wherever we think it can go. So, and doesn't that mean that if we want something to happen in our lives um, as soon as possible and as better as possible, we just have to rely on life? Not just sitting like this and saying to myself, I'm relying on life, I trust the life, I trust the process. No, you have to genuinely trust the process, and only then it will work. How to do this? You don't have to like you don't have to push yourself, because if you don't rely, you don't trust, you won't trust, you won't understand why you have to trust. But this quote from with this rule from physics, it really helped me out. So I'm a scientist myself, but I didn't think about it earlier. And then one day it just came to my mind when I was completing the last exam. It was cancer biology, and um, yeah, and I just thought about this formula. I was checking up the e-studies every minute, looking for the grade, like when, or for the letter from my professor saying that I have to like feel something or made something differently, but I didn't received one. I haven't received one yet. So, and I was spending 2 or 3 days just like from the morning to evening, just visiting this eStudies webpage every minute and playing Minecraft. So there was two activities I was like dealing with. Wasn't even eating or drinking. I didn't want to. And then I started to have reflux, and I thought, no, it can't be like this. No, it can't be like this. So you don't have to hold everything in your hand at once. Just trust the process, because I don't have the name for this process right now, the name of this phase, but I think it's transformation. I think it's something where you change from one person, from one human being who has definite surrounding, definite activities, hobbies, goals, to another person, a human being that has different medium, activities, hobbies, and goals, what he wants to reach for. So, and this transition, this corridor is very, very narrow. It is so narrow because you just can't transfer from one to another just for one day, because it has to change everything around yourself and inside yourself, and the process is really long. It's quite long, because you want to be true. You want everything truthful around yourself. You don't want to be fake, and do you expect your environment also not to be fake. So here's the deal. Just trust the process.